And let's turn to the State Department, where Secretary of State Mike Pompeo is speaking right now about Israeli settlements in the West Bank. He's announcing a reversal to Obama administration policy. Josh Lederman has been standing by for us in our Washington newsroom. Josh, is he saying that Israeli settlements in the West Bank are not against international law? Did I hear that correctly?
Yeah, basically what he's saying is that the U.S. is reversing this long-standing position that it's had, Katie, since the 1970s, that these settlements were inconsistent with international law. Now, Pompeo is being careful to say that the U.S. is not prejudging the legality of any specific settlement in the West Bank, nor is it saying what should happen to the West Bank in the future if there is an Israeli-Palestinian peace settlement. But what he is saying is that the United States will no longer have this blanket policy that these settlements are basically illegal, inconsistent with international law. This is a big announcement, something that it's going to really further rankle Palestinians who already feel like they have got the short end of the stick from the Trump administration ever since President Trump took office, and makes it even more difficult for the Trump administration to try to bring Palestinians on board if and when they release that long-awaited peace plan that Jared Kushner has been working on.
Josh Lederman. Josh, thank you very much for joining us on such short notice.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me, or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.